What up, everybody? This is Big Elbow chilling like always. Not with your mother, but with those two little guys, Averno, Atlantis. And what I got today is that time of the year, November. My favorite local con, the Bakersfield ComicCon, just went down, and I went out there and got some stuff. I was a little disappointed because somehow along the line I fucked up my sciatic nerve, I guess, because I just had this cramping pain shooting down my leg and into my foot, and it made it really hard for me to like walk. And so yeah, that sucked. But like a soldier, I pressed on and I did what I had to do, but I was moving really slowly like a crippled old man, and I didn't get into everything that I wanted to, so it's kind of a smaller haul than I usually have for Bakersfield ComicCon. But I'm feeling better now. Not 100%, but I'm getting there. So anyways, enough of my sob story, and let's get into the books. I mostly got dollar books and some 50-cent books, and I also got something kind of cool at the end that might surprise you guys. Those who watch regularly will probably be surprised. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new to the channel, welcome back. You guys know those of you who are not new to the channel, you know how I do it. So these are some 50-cent books I got. I got this one because I have another issue that comes before it, and it's always nice to get a couple issues in a row. I got it for there's like two stories in there. One of them is drawn by a guy named Kerry Nord, who I'm a big fan of. Also, I like the Peacemaker character. I like Deathstroke, and they're both in the same story with Deadshot, and it was pretty cool what I read of it. And then this one, because I just wanted to round it out to $1. This is another 50-cent book. I always thought Wildcat was kind of a cool character. Like, I know he's like a street fighter, which I think DC is pretty cool about. Like, they have a subsection of like characters like Black Canary, Wildcat, Cassie, Batgirl, Lady Shiva, the Quest, like these guys that are martial artists or fighters. Oh, excuse me. Anyways, yeah, so I just got that one to round up for $1. Also, I like Sean Martinborough, and I haven't read very much Wildcat, so I'm interested to learn more about the character. Then I got these were also 50 cents with a different vendor. So I'm splitting these up by vendors, not by like Marvel, DC, and none of that kind of shit. I'm just doing it by vendor. This Cable, I really like this run of Cable with Joe Casey and Jose Ladron. Ladron really channels the Kirby style of art on this. There's issue number 53 and number 54. Again, like I said, I like if I can get issues that are in consecutive order. I like to do that when I can. I'll show you, this one's open. I'll show you a little bit. I really enjoy seeing different artists doing Kirby as a style. Here's a little bit of Panther here. And Ladron does it pretty well. Come on. My stupid dog wanted to come in. Not my stupid dog, my wife's stupid dog. There's Claw looking pretty cool. Some people might know Jose Ladron from that Elephant Man or Hip Flask or whatever that shit was called. Yeah, I think he does a good Kirby style. So there's those, and then these are just run filler for The Question, who I just think is a cool character. I think I want to get like the first 20 issues, and then maybe the last 10. I don't think I need to get every issue because it's a pretty long run. Here's 9. Here's 11. Here's 18. And I had the other one, the one that has the Rorschach little deal in it. I bought it for 50 cents. I ended up selling it. One of the few times I sell some shit and then I regret it because now I want to put the run together. I had this one too, but I didn't really think that much of it. It was okay, but I didn't think it was all that special. Anyways, so I'll be looking for it, but I won't pay up. If I can find it for $1, I'll buy it back. I got a couple bucks for it at least. And that's issue number 20. So those are the 50-cent books. These are some dollar books I picked up from a vendor, and actually I got these 6 books for $5. The Shadow, Ill Bill doing the Shadow. I want to get the first 5 issues, the Shadows and Light, before anything else. I might continue and get some of the Kyle Baker books, because he takes over on art after this. And there's part 5. I already had this one. I didn't realize that I already had it. And so I hate when I do that. But at least in this case, it's like, well, I got one of these books free. So I look at it as a, you know, I don't know. So I guess I'll get rid of that or pass it on. See if my partner War.lock wants it. This is Murder Falcon 7. I'm a big fan of Daniel Warren Johnson. And I bought Murder Falcon when it first came out. But I think I stopped around issue 5 or 6. So this will complete the series. I'll try and complete the run. I think it's only 8 or 9 issues. Watch it end up being like 12. But for $1, I'll pick these up and try and get back on it. Because it was a good read. I enjoyed it. Daniel Warren Johnson, most of his stuff that I've read is good. Shout out to my man Rig. I got this Fearless Dawn meets Hellboy. I might already have this. I think I might have pre-ordered it, depending on how old it is. 2020. I think I might have pre-ordered it, but then it got canceled or delayed or something. So maybe I don't have it. I don't know. If I do, then I'll pass it on to someone else. And then I was really happy to find this one. My love-hate relationship with Paul Pope, but Batman Year 100, number 1 of 4. I already have number 4, so I just need to get those 2 middle issues. I really regret. I could have got a trade paperback of the whole thing for like $3, and I didn't fucking get it because it was one of my days where I wasn't feeling Paul Pope. Stupid, man, just stupid. I should have bought it for $3. So yeah, that's how that went. But I don't mind. It's kind of beat up, and I don't mind that at all. My issue 4 is beat up too, so I don't give a shit. The trade paperback I was gonna buy for $3 was real beat up, but I still would have been cool. And then these were $1 books I found at the last vendor I went to. Always, I swear, at that Comic-Con, the last vendor I go to ends up being the one, and that's when time's running out, and I got it, and I don't get to look through all the shit. I got this Daredevil 225 just because it's David Mazzucchelli. He's already by this point doing his own inks, so you know the art in that's gonna be cool. If you don't know David Mazzucchelli, look him up. Badass artist. Had a great run on Daredevil. I wish I could tell you what issue he starts inking his own stuff, but it's not coming to mind. But any Daredevil after that point where he's inking his own stuff is definitely worth buying. Yeah, just a great artist. He's most well known on Daredevil for that what is it called? Daredevil Reborn? Born Again. Yeah, so these are all $1 books. This one's in okay shape. This is Big Elbow being a speculator, but the John Byrne art in there is cool anyways, so I don't mind. But yeah, it's like first appearance of Amanda Waller, I think. I got this one because I haven't read very much Suicide Squad, and I'm a fan of John K. Snyder, and I know he drew this issue, so I was like, okay, my man Snyder's drawing it, my man Peacemaker's on the cover. It had been on my want list, and it goes for like $7 or $8, so I found it for $1, so I jumped on that. I actually bought a Superman book. The reason I bought it because of that Walt Simonson art. And then look at the lineup on here. Frank Miller, Barry Windsor Smith, Kurt Swan, John J. Muth, Michael Golden, Jeff Darrow, and Todd McFarlane. Even though it's Superman, how the fuck am I not going to buy that, right? I'm not a big Superman fan. This backboard is all bent, but the comic's really not. And it's a real shitty bag. That's Superman Special #1. I grabbed this. I know it's there's some kind of key significance concerning Jason Todd, but that's not so much why I bought it. I mean, yeah, it's $1, but it's like one of those things where I don't care about the key that much. It's one of those books that I just wanted to read, but I never wanted to pay up for, so I found it for $1. I just think it's really fucking funny, the whole idea of how Batman met his sidekick by him fucking stealing his tires. Like, that's some ghetto shit, man. Like, man, I wish I would have thought of that. That's fucking brilliant. And I wouldn't expect it in a DC comic, you know? That's like some, like, that should be like a parody of a superhero, like a real ghetto ass parody. I like that. So anyways, yeah, I wanted to read the art. It looks alright. It doesn't look so bad. So yeah, it's something that, like I said, it's just something I wanted to read and didn't want to pay up for, so I was happy to get that. And it's not a facsimile with that shitty paper. I thought this looked cool. I never heard of this. Batman Scarface, a psychodrama. I'm a big fan of, not a big fan, but I'm a fan of Charlie Adler. So I thought this looked cool. Doesn't look like it's even been cracked open, really. But I haven't read many issues with the ventriloquist and Scarface. Yeah, it looks cool. I'm interested. Oh, that's bad. That's a dope back cover. And then I got another Marvel Tales. I just think these are great reprints. The Kraven the Hunter issue. I'm trying to get more into Ditko, man. And I figured this is the way to go. If this can't get me into Ditko, then nothing will. Got Kraven. I'm a big Kraven fan. I hope that movie doesn't suck too bad. And then I got this. I like Elseworld stuff, and this is Superman and Cal by Dave Gibbons and Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. Yeah, I just thought the art in this, it's like Superman as a, you know, you can imagine how the story goes. The ship lands in, you know, medieval times to a farmer family. He grows up to be a knight, of course. And Jose Luis Garcia Lopez art is cool. I was hoping maybe some other DC characters might show up. I think it's just Lex as the bad guy. So anyways, I thought that was cool for a buck. Alright, now here it is. You guys are gonna be surprised. Well, my regular viewers will be a bit surprised. I paid up, man. Big Elbow spent $20 on a book. But it's a pretty cool one. I'm gonna switch the camera style up for a second. So check this out, fellas. What would Big Elbow spend $20 on? There it is, right there. TMNT Artisan Edition. So this has Butters. Hold on a second. Go on. That's the Artisan Edition. And it has, man, this is just an awesome book. It has all the, like, original pages and stuff. I'll get into my whole Ninja Turtles spiel again one day. I think I'll just do a video on this. But yeah, it has that version. It has the inked version. And it has the, like, colored with that sepia or whatever kind of markers they use to put, like, that brown color on it. But yeah, man, I love me some Mirage TMNT like this. But like I said, I'll save all that story for another day. But yeah, I paid $20 for that. I didn't even try and bargain. I bet you I would have offered him 15. He would have took it, but I got a little bit too excited. Let me show you a scale on for that too, like a regular size comic in comparison. Yeah, it's a hardcover. A little banged up on the edge, but I don't care about that. This is for me anyways. So anyways, thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this video, congratulations, you got good taste. Show it by hitting that subscribe button. Share with your friends, your family, all that good stuff. Hopefully everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Hit me in the comments. Subscribe to my partner War.lock's channel. Check out my IG. In the comments, questions, recommendations especially. I'm always, whatever, some shit I'm not hip to, turn me on to it, man. I appreciate it. I always respond. And that'll do it. Like I always say, get off of YouTube, read some fucking comics.